Hello, I'm Kim Hulse, a retail expert working with Business Lincolnshire to bring you a series of playbooks and webinars all about retail. This is part 5 of the merchandising series, and I'm going to talk about a multi-sensory experience. So we all want to have an experience when we are shopping in person. We want to ignite the senses. The more immersive a shopping experience is, the more likely we're able to convert someone into a buyer rather than a browser. So I'm going to talk through the senses and how you can think about these as you're merchandising and planning your store. So sight, create impact using colour, symmetry and contrast. Use visually appealing and inviting point of sale, visually appealing props and display mechanisms, but use colour to draw the eye and to allow a customer to linger in front of a display and to enjoy it. The sound can be used in 2 ways. We're either using background noise or background atmosphere to create a nice ambient background noise for your shop. Personally, I struggle in shops that are quite echoey. I find it harder to hear the person who is helping me in the shop. So think about the acoustics and to make your shop accessible for those who may have a little bit more trouble hearing. If you are using music, remember to activate your music licenses and apply for any licenses you need to play music in your premises. For smell, what if you've got products that can generate scent, then provide samples where you can. Otherwise, you can use ambient scents to keep your shop feeling welcoming, fresh, but use subtle scents. You don't want anything that's too overpowering. Some people use fresh flowers, others use scents that are plug into the wall. However it is, you want it to be an attractive experience when you come in. Touch is really important. Obviously, for your products, they might be products where you want to feel the texture of textiles or the texture of furniture, whatever it is. Encourage the handling through samples. You can also use demos to try and increase your sales of your products. And then, of course, make sure that your physical touch points, like your door handles and your shelves and your any electronic point of sale that you might want customers to touch, make sure they're clean and pleasant. Taste, you might not be able to do anything with this one, but if you do sell products where you can activate tasting, again, consider samples. And then there's a sense of space, proprioception. How much space is there around your key products? How much space do you give to your aisles rather than to your products and your shelves? So your layout needs to be in keeping with your brand, but also needs to feel open and accessible, easy to navigate, somewhere where you want to stop and dwell, somewhere that's safe to browse. Think about having your key products in spaces that aren't pinch points in the store, because if you feel like other customers are trying to squeeze past, then you're not going to linger there. So think about your sense of space with the key products that you have. And if you have just one thing to take away, then walk through your store as a customer. Use the worksheet that we've provided as part of this series of playbooks and look at each of the senses we've talked about and think about which ones are engaged well and whether you can use any tools to utilize more of the senses, to activate more of the senses, to encourage people to linger longer in your shop. And then list one sensory improvement that you're going to make this week. That completes our series on merchandising. You can access the full playbook at businesslincolnshire.com/programs/retail accelerator program. All the 5-minute webinars are available on this YouTube channel. And if you want more help, you can contact the Growth Hub advisor at www.businesslincolnshire.com /contact us. Thank you for listening.